What is up, Soul Fam? It's Sandal from Substance Over Style, and welcome to a new video. Now, I just want to apologise for the absence of a video last week. Just things have been so hectic and so crazy busy for me at the moment. Mainly modelling, like just so many bookings, which has been, you know, I've been so grateful for. Because, you know, for those of you who know, I was in Bali last year, and then I came back from Bali to London because I ran out of money, and I did lots of kind of manifestation work and kind of spell work to kind of call in lots of bookings so that I would have money to go into production for my sustainable clothing line. So if you've been following me for a while, you know that I'm launching a sustainable clothing line, and I've been working on that for a while, and I've just been going back and forth with the factory trying to get like the sizing like perfect just before it launches, because I need it to be, you know, really good. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to things like that. So yeah, just having this time to kind of get the money together for the production, because it's completely self-funded at the moment, don't have any investors. Yeah, it's just been brilliant, like to just, you know, be able to set out that intention into the universe. Please give me more bookings so that I have money for production. And then, you know, just all these bookings have come in. Just this summer I've just been so busy, not doing so many like creative type shoots, more just money stuff, just commercial stuff, you know, stuff that pays the bills, and it's been great. But it means that I haven't had quite as much time to make video content as I would like. And I do want to kind of keep that up as well, because I love doing the YouTube stuff. It's a really good outlet for me. So yeah, I've got another thrift store haul for you today. I've bought some really nice pieces. I did a job in Turkey for the Turkish tourism board. That was like last week, I think, maybe the week before, and we had like the afternoon off, and I popped into a vintage shop and found some really beautiful things, and then a couple of pieces that I bought from a local thrift store, so I'm going to show you those. So yeah, what else did I want to say? Yeah, it's just been super crazy busy. I'm on a tax deadline now at the moment, like, you know, being a business owner. I did an Instagram post about this the other day, you know, talking about how, you know, when you set up your own business, your goal is to actually like free up more time, and it just ends up being the opposite of that. And my whole life has just become paperwork, you know, doing taxes and accounting and, you know, registering and websites and funnels and all of that stuff. So yeah, it's been pretty crazy, even though I haven't got that much to show for it externally. Hopefully everything's going to fall into place soon, but for now, let me just focus on delivering you this content. And I've got a couple of outfits here, and yeah, let's see what we got. Okay, so first off, okay, so we're going into autumn now, so what could be better than some cozy jackets? And I found this in my local charity shop. It was £5.75, which is like super affordable, and it's one of these teddy bear coats that's like super on trend. So that's going to be like really cozy, and good when I want to kind of like add a bit of like yang energy, like something a bit boyish to maybe like an otherwise feminine outfit. I'm going to put a little look together, so let's see how I can style this. Okay, now you might remember that I showed you this jumper in another haul. I think the most recent one that I did. So this was like a little jumper which has got like a cute little girly detail at the back, and I'm pairing it just with the same shorts, just to show you just how much mileage you can get out of one look just by changing a few details around. So if you don't want to wear the same outfits again and again, you can just switch out like a different detail. So last time I wore this outfit, I wore it with the little white heels. Yeah, and this time I'm pairing it with these, which they were from my sister. She kind of had a bit of a clear out recently, and she gave away a lot of her shoes. It's one of the benefits of having sisters and cousins and family members who you are a similar size to. We're kind of roughly the same shoe size. So I think she's like, I'm a 5.5 and she's a 6.5. So quite a few of her shoes fit me. Okay, I don't even know what I was talking about, but my battery died. So I've pretty much worn this outfit before. Heels are slightly different, and this time I have a coat. So quite a girly outfit. Yeah, but I'm feeling it. It's very cozy. And if it's a little cold outside, I can always add some tights, or even just full-length trousers could be cool, like some skinny treggings. Yeah. Okay. I hope the battery life lasts on this. Let's see, what else? Okay, this is amazing. Okay, so I went into this vintage shop in Turkey, in Istanbul. So this is a kimono, a big drapey kimono. And then we've got this sheer slip dress. I'm really, really feeling all these like 90s Kate Moss inspired slip dresses that are trending at the moment. So I've just gone on a buying frenzy and, you know, picked up loads of little vintage ones. So this one is from the brand Blue Marine, and I got it for 20 quid. And the guy in the shop was just like, he didn't know that it was from Blue Marine when he asked the manager how much it was, and she didn't know either. And then when they told me it was 20 quid, I was just like, he was like, oh, I didn't see that it was Blue Marine. And he goes, but you know what, I've already told you the price, so if you want to get it, just get it at that price. And I was just like, I better snap it up. But yes, I'm going to show you what it looks like. It's very sheer, so I'm going to wear it with a little slip underneath. So this outfit is like so festival appropriate. I am just really feeling this. Oh, can't believe I left that there. Right. So it's so Burning Man. I love it. Yeah. This is for the thumbnail. Just getting the right shot for the thumbnail. Woo! So yeah, hours of endless fun. And what else have I got? Oh yes, this was my Erin Wasson moment. So I don't know if you guys like, I'm obsessed with Free People. That's where I actually got this nude slip, which was a really good, it's actually a good match for my skin tone as well, as you can see. But I remember Erin Wasson is like my favorite supermodel. If you don't know who she is, she's a supermodel from Texas, and she's like super badass. For me, she's like the perfect balance of yin and yang. In fact, she probably has quite a lot of yang energy, which I just find super cool, and I just love her. She's really badass, and she makes everything look just so effortlessly cool. So I will put a picture actually when she did the Free People lookbook, and she did a really beautiful fashion film, which was like in the deserts of Nevada with like this hunky male model, and they went and got married at a wedding chapel in Nevada, and it was just all the feels. And she wore a dress very similar to this with like black underwear underneath and cowboy boots, and when I saw it I was just like, need that. So I went into a thrift store like the other week, and I found this dress. It was like £8.26. That's very strange pricing, but I was just like, that's my Erin Wasson moment. So I'm gonna show you what it looks like. So this is like Free People Island Tribe vibes, like Jen's pirate booty. Like I love this kind of like nomadic global traveler style. Yeah, so yeah, so I'm really feeling it. Obviously I can't wear this for winter, Well, I could if I wanted to, if I put some layers on underneath, like I could kind of put a long sleeve turtleneck underneath and maybe like even some jeans. Could try it, but it's mainly because I'm going to Asia. I'm going to be in Lahore for Fashion Week, which will be it's actually starting I think in 1 week from now, for Bridal Week. Obviously I'm not going to be wearing this in Lahore because it's not the most, it's kind of revealing, but I'll be going to Bali around sort of December time, November time, so I'm kind of stocking up my wardrobe for Bali. And then I found this, and I saw it on the rail, and I was like, is that real? Because, you know, sometimes my local thrift store does have real fur, which is not ideal, but, you know, whatever. It's not my place to judge, you know, they're trying to make money. And I saw it, and I was like, oh, God, it's a real fur coat. But then I was like, looked at the label, and it's not. It's from New Look, and it was £12.50. So, there we go. And I think it works perfectly with this outfit. Or you could also style it with like a little white silk slip. Let's try another outfit. Okay, so as I was saying, y'all know how much I love a slip dress. And this little satin number was one that I made when I was at university. It was actually for a fancy dress show. A fancy dress party. That I made this dress, but it's quite on trend. I do realise it's very creased and it probably needs a steam, but I am not going to that effort right now. Yeah, so it's quite mermaidy, this one. It's cut on the bias. Yeah, and I just ran that up on my sewing machine, so it's very 1930s. So yeah, I can show you how to make stuff like this. I mean, this one I actually just used a pattern to make it, but it's pretty easy to kind of, once you've made a few things from patterns, it's kind of easy to kind of figure out how to make your own patterns or trace patterns from other garments that you own. So yeah, like, what was I going to say? Right, sorry, my battery just died again. I really need to get a new spare battery for this camera. But anyway, as I was saying, my main mission with these videos is not just to show you how to style your thrifted purchases. That's obviously, you know, the surface level thing. But my mission is to kind of show you that it's totally possible to look amazing and badass, and care about how you look while also caring about the environment, about people, about animals, and to do it on a budget as well. One of my main mantras in life is do no harm, take no shit. And also another one is just to be the best version of you that you possibly can be, so that not only do you attract better circumstances into your own life, because for me, I find I manifest things like that when I feel my best. So when I'm in a high vibrational state of just loving life. And part of that, you know, comes also from knowing that I look the best that I possibly can. I mean, we do live in a world, you know, where 95% of our input comes from visual stimulation. We perceive the world visually. So how you look is important. It's not the most important thing. And I think thinking that it's the most important thing is one of the reasons why we are in such a mess. But saying that it's not important at all and we should kind of like not care about that and we should play small just to show, you know, how good and how kind and how spiritual we are, by walking around just looking like not the best versions of ourselves is not, for me, it's not the way. Like, I tried it for a bit and I just wasn't really getting anywhere. And now that I actually have done my shadow work and I've embraced all my facets and I've realized that, you know, this is part of, you know, suppressing that aspect of ourselves is suppressing, you know, one of the most fundamental facets of the divine feminine, which is about creativity and beauty. You know, this, whole world that we live in, yes, our culture is very materialistic, but the word material, matter, it comes from, etymologically, its origins are mater, the mother. You know, this matrix that we live in is ruled by feminine energy, and this is one of the most beautiful aspects of feminine energy, and we're not going to get away with it as long as we live in a material world. That's what the Madonna song was about. If you know how to decode it, we live in a material world, and we have to just embrace that, but be able to find a way to do it in alignment with universal law principles of do no harm and take no shit, which is all about boundaries and self-love. So yes, I want you to go out into the world and be your brightest, best, happiest, most awesome, badass self. Let me know if you've been, you know, getting some really nice thrift store purchases. Let me know if you also want me to produce content showing you how I alter and repair my clothes. I would love to produce that content for you, so if that's something that you're interested in seeing, leave me a comment. Which outfit was your favorite? Let me know, share that with me. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with somebody who could benefit from seeing it, and thank you so much for watching, guys. I love you all, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out.
You're introduced to LSD, and unless you've taken some other drug, like for instance, like marijuana or something, well, you know, it's an altogether new thing.